If you haven't heard the story of the girl who faked her pregnancy for the last 9 months, buckle in because boy do I have a story for you.
I have a question for you. Are you ready to be a grandma? Yeah, maybe not yet. Picture this. You're old enough to have a 22-year-old daughter who comes home and tells you she's pregnant with the child of a local pub boy she's only known for a month. Sounds delightful. After the shock wears off, you take her hand and help her face reality. Then, your excitement grows. Your first grandchild is on the way. The tension between your daughter and the baby's father leaves her turning to you for basically everything. She's still living at home, still growing into adulthood, and you're proud to guide her through it.
8-9 months ago, she texted me telling me that she was pregnant, and I was so happy for her.
As the months pass, you watch her belly grow and swell until overnight she looks just like you did when you carried her. The circle of life is in motion, friends, and you admire her strength as she insists on attending every medical appointment on her own. Then one day, your baby comes home from a routine checkup with difficult news. Her baby has a heart defect. Through the worry, your love only deepens and you selfishly throw yourself into helping her prepare, planning the gender reveal party, picking out maternity clothes, and readying the house for a newborn blessing.
Her mum doesn't have any granddaughters or any grandsons. Her own mum believed that she was going to be a grand for the first time. She was so happy.
Your love snowballs and your new identity as grandma starts to feel real. Eventually, after a week of sleepless nights and endless diaper changes, your daughter finally goes out with friends for the first time in months and you stay behind to watch the baby. You keep the TV volume low, bottles chilled, and listen for any cries coming from upstairs. In the silence of the house, your grandma instincts kick in and you tiptoe up the creaking wooden stairs, gently opening the door to check on her. There she is, your tiny granddaughter sleeping soundly, peacefully like an angel. You step closer for a better look, but something feels off. She isn't breathing. Panicked, you pull back the blanket and bring her close to your chest, only for AA batteries to tumble out of her back. The horrifying truth hits all at once. Your granddaughter isn't real at all, and she never was.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Oh, hi, hello, it's Swoop, and welcome to the dark waters of the Suspool, the place where everything and everyone is sus. Maybe even us. Come on in, the water's fine. Welcome back, Suspirians. I hope you've been practicing your Scottish accent because today's Suspool will have you asking, "Do ya think I came at the Clyde on a banana boot?" Listen, I tried, y'all.
Larry, what the hell are you doing? Larry, you can't just... Oh, Larry!
If you're new here, oh, welcome to my second channel. On my main channel, Swoop, I do full-length deep dives, and over here, we don't. We skinny dip. We skinny dip into the dark waters of the Suspool where everything is unhinged, so welcome to the chaos. If you're into mind-bending, dark, and twisted tales, subscribe to this channel, bring a towel, tell your friends, and go ahead and tell that like button everything she thought was real is actually just a simulation and watch her evaporate into the abyss. Also, dear Suspirians, you may have noticed, I'm so excited! I am so excited to say the brand new Suspool Season 2 merch is finally dropping right now. Y'all, I have been waiting for this moment, and along with the new Suspool drop, you're getting the exclusive first access to my brand new merch drop for my main channel. This is the Worthy collection. Okay, so give me like 1 minute for a short story about the designs, and then we'll dip into the story. So when I first came up with the idea of creating the Suspool, I wanted this channel to be a place where we can just like be all of the things, right? We can be unhinged, we can be serious, we can have a giggle, a gasp, all of it, because that is what it's like up here, okay? In my head, y'all always hear me say, welcome to the chaos, and so it is officially here. And we have a very, very, very special guest. Susan has officially arrived. I love this for her. I love this for you. I love this for all of us, okay? On the front, we have Miss Sussy Susan herself, okay, as you can see here. And then on the back it says, beware, Sussy Susan is always watching. Susan is an international woman of mystery. She's giving espionage. And she's got a little string of pearls, which I'm obsessed with, ready to clutch her pearls. And then at the bottom, of course, it says The Suspool, starring Swoop, yours truly, and welcome to the chaos. And can we talk about the new colors? Okay, so we have got the absolutely beautiful lilac color. I'm so obsessed. Lilac, okay, lilac hues, obviously. And we've also got black, which is so freaking dope. And we also have my new all-time favorite dark shade, Smoke. Smoke is the new black as far as I'm concerned. The Suspool collection features 3 premium hoodies that are the softest hoodies you will ever put on your body. They are made with cotton and sustainable recycled fleece in a plant powered by renewable energy. Also, as promised, you're getting first exclusive access to the brand new Worthy collection that is dropping right now. And I will be making my full announcement of this on my main channel in a brand new Swoop doc that is coming out tomorrow. So the Worthy collection is an extension of the Valid collection. Worthy was inspired by my film Worthy. So on the front, we have a signature new design of the word Worthy, and it's spelled uniquely, of course. And then on the back, y'all, this might be one of my all-time favorite artworks. We like meticulously hand design all of these pieces that you see. I wanted the art to feel like a representation of what so many of us go through in life, where we just kind of feel like we have to put on the mask. So we designed this skeleton here sitting in the chair, and it's just kind of us at our most vulnerable. It's literally our bare bones being exposed, but the gown, the beautiful dress the skeleton is wearing is kind of like that mask. Look a certain way to everyone else, but oftentimes I feel like when we are just sitting down with ourselves and we look in our own reflection, we don't like what we see. And I want to help give you positive reminders that we can change the way we view ourselves. And so I want you to feel like even when I think I'm not, I am worthy, meaning no matter what you're going through in life, even in those moments where you just feel like a skeleton, a shell of yourself, and you're just putting on this mask, that you can look at yourself in the mirror and see something beautiful. I'm so excited. So both these collections have officially dropped today. Tap the link below to grab your very own pieces, available right now. And thank you so much again for supporting me as a small-owned business, a woman-owned business, a Black-owned business. It truly means so much to me. And please, if you want, tag me in your order confirmations on Instagram so I can repost you on Instagram stories, share your outfit pics when you get your pieces so that I can share you on Instagram as well. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on these pieces. You're truly going to love them. Okay, Suspirians, before we dive in, can we have a quick moment? Because lately I feel like my body has been collecting medical plot twists the way some people collect TikTok clout. Between dealing with, just the chronic illness, my shoulder injury, my spine doing whatever this is, I kind of feel like I've had a frequent flyer punch card for doctor's visits, and trying to find the right doctor, honey, soul crushing, okay? The research, reading reviews, the phone calls, the hold music that sounds like trauma in audio form, all of it is exhausting. Can any of y'all relate? Like, I was on the brink of giving up the idea that I could find the right doctor who listened and understood me until I found out there's a way to skip all the nonsense with ZocDoc, and they have been a game changer in helping me find the right doctor for me. So a huge thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. So here's the tea. ZocDoc is a free website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the one that's the perfect fit for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across nearly every specialty you can think of, from physical health to mental health, dental, eye care, skin care, and so much more. You just tap, book, boom. Seriously, using ZocDoc has been the fastest, most stress-free experience for me when it comes to booking the right doctor. And the thing that I love about ZocDoc is that you can actually see verified patient reviews, detailed doctor profiles, and know if they're right for you before setting foot in an office. And best of all, you can see the doctor's actual appointment openings, and you can choose a time that fits your schedule and schedule right then and there. No calling and no begging them for an appointment, no elevator music purgatory. This is very introvert approved, and it's free. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, who are nearby, highly rated, and who specialize in exactly what you need. It's honestly wild how much easier it is compared to the old way of doing things. And the best part, besides it being completely free, ZocDoc appointments happen fast, usually within 24 to 72 hours, and you can even book some same-day appointments. Like, what? Who knew healthcare could be timely? Honestly, finding a doctor doesn't have to be overwhelming. ZocDoc makes it so much easier. It makes me wonder why I didn't use them sooner, and finding the right doctor who truly listens to me, that is everything. So please stop putting off those doctor's appointments. Your health matters, and this free tool is here to help. Tap my link below or go to ZocDoc.com/swoop2, that's SWOOPTOO, to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today and treat yourself, honey. You deserve it. Okay, strap on that swimsuit, grab your nose plugs, and let's dip in to the Suspool.
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
For today's Suspool, close your eyes and travel with me across the pond to the Scottish Highlands of the United Kingdom. Hear the sound of the Atlantic Ocean's massive waves swirling around you. Feel the crisp, cold air chilling you to the bone as you descend through a blanket of fog and into the thick, sprawling foliage surrounding the small town of Airdrie, Scotland.
Have y'all heard this story about this girl from Scotland who tricked her entire family and baby daddy with a baby doll?
People are saying that this is going to be the next big Netflix documentary.
Before becoming one of the most honestly viral con women of 2025, Kira Cousins was your average 22-year-old small-town girl figuring out young adulthood in her quiet Scottish hometown, working at a local grocery store by day and partying at pubs with friends by night. However, her entire life changed when Kira announced that she was pregnant after dating a local boy, Jamie Gardner, for just a month. And 8 months later, her birth went viral online. Just what you want, right? You meet a guy at the pub, you little sip, you have a little good time, maybe a little too good of a time, and then all of a sudden you got a little baby and boom, it's a baby, right, a baby. And then you go viral, but not because she gave birth to, like octuplets.
One mystery has been cleared up in the case of the California woman who gave birth to octuplets.
Or a 30-year-old frozen embryo.
A record-breaking baby born from an embryo that was frozen 30.5 years ago.
Or discovered a shocking paternity test.
You are not.
Kira Cousins' pregnancy landed her in the Suspool because it turns out the baby she gave birth to wasn't real. And you're not gonna believe this story. It is so wild.
A bogus mum allegedly faked a pregnancy and even hosted a baby shower before pretending a lifelike doll was her child. And we can now reveal cops have been called in.
Everything basically gone to shite when Kira's pregnancy and newborn baby was exposed as a load of bollocks in a viral TikTok story time that catapulted her hometown of Airdrie onto the world stage and turned a wee white little lie into a Netflix-level spectacular overnight.
Friends and family are distraught until they learn the truth.
On October 18th, 2025, Kira's best friend, well, I should say ex-best friend, Neve, posted one of the most jaw-dropping story times to ever hit the international For You page.
We must stop the terror. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
In her 10-minute TikTok expose, this sassy Susan Scottish Suspirian, oh, that was fun, sassy Susan Scottish Suspirian, Susan's always watching even in Scotland. Like I said, welcome to the chaos. This expose, again, rivaled only by Sassy Susan, revealed how Kira Cousins had spent the past year lying to her closest family and friends about being pregnant, giving birth, and eventually having the actual audacity of showing her newborn busted-ass baby that turned out to be a robot doll. I hate it here. Neve's original Storytime series racked up over 12 million views across 3 videos, but it doesn't seem like she was posting the story, like for virality or personal gain. So if I had to guess, Neve posted the original video simply to spill the whole kettle of sus tea for the community, blowing up her phone and to finally get the betrayal of her best friend off her chest once and for all.
But I felt so bad because she done it on her own. She sent me a video of her walking me to the hospital.
Now today, we'll be dipping our toes into how Kira Cousins' web of lies unraveled online over the course of a year, and there's a lot of receipts to unpack, okay? It's timelines, screenshots, receipts.
Don't look at them. Do not look at them. No, do not look at them. Do not look at them. Don't.
But before we do all of that, let's watch the first minute or so of Neve's story time that birthed the controversy to give us some important context on how this all started.
Right, story time about Bonnie Lee and Kira Cousins. So, 8-9 months ago, she texted me telling me that she was pregnant, and I was so happy for her. And she told me that Jamie didn't want to tell his mum, so she begged and begged Jamie to tell his mum that they were having this baby, and he begged her and begged her to get an abortion.
So Number one, can I just have a moment for, okay, the tattoos. I'm living for the tattoos. Those are great. I also just kind of low-key love how casual this is. Like, what do you mean you're about to put on some socks? It is serious, but also she's just like, I'm so unserious at this point. It sounds very much like Jamie, the father, was not interested in her having the baby. So imagine he gets told, I'm pregnant. We know it's a doll. And he doesn't know that. And he was like, oh, no, I don't even know you. And I would love for you to like not do this. She has the right to make the decision to keep the doll/baby. Okay, so we are caught up. Great.
A few weeks later, a few days later, she ended up texting Jamie's mum on her own saying that they were having a baby.
So she texts his mom. Wild, absolutely wild. It sounds like maybe he hadn't told his mom and he was like, okay, I'm hoping that she just will decide that she doesn't want to go through with this. And so then she has the wild audacity to text his mother and say, hey, congratulations, you're going to be a grandma to a doll. Like, what are we doing here?
And his mum wasn't happy because they'd only been getting to know each other for a month.
Most moms are going to be like, what the fuck? What do you mean you've known this girl for a month and now you're going to start a family? It's a lot. Doesn't mean it can't work. Plenty of people have done it. They've been down this road. There's no shame in it, but it's a lot.
Anyway, so she announces it on Facebook and everybody is so happy for her. Everybody believes Kira.
So they're all happy for her. It's shocking, yes. Shocking. But they're all happy for her, which is good. They're supportive. It's exactly what you would want in a situation like this. When I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep it cool because stories like this just like honestly really piss me off because hello, parents, it could be a real struggle for people to have a child in the first place. And so I just like, but we'll get to all of that. So she, chose to keep the baby, or in retrospect, I guess, keep the doll, keep up with the lie. Y'all, this unhinged levels of chaos. This whole fabricated family feud started around late February 2025 when Kira first publicly announced her pregnancy in a Facebook post tagging the baby daddy, Jamie Gardner, writing the following, quote, our own little miracle. We all can't wait to meet you. Can you imagine? Literally, can you imagine saying this? Then she posted it alongside, a photo of a baby. Look at this. There's a photo of a baby basket with a wee jumper that said Baby Gardner and a sign that read, the best things in life are unexpected, November 2025. The audacity, who goes to these lengths? Why would you do this? It's also, I gotta say, wildly interesting that she said Baby Gardner, the faux baby daddy, and didn't give the robot her last name, but who the hell cares? Literally, the world is burning and we got fake buns burning in fake ovens and logic has left the building. Susan, are you watching this? I know you're watching. You're always watching. What the fuck on Susan? For a young mum-to-be, she was already following the legally required TikTok-inspired playbook of a 21st century pregnancy to get the attention of everyone in her small town. And if the baby was real, Kira was trying to make things seem exciting despite a baby daddy whose family wasn't that happy about the wean on the way. I'm sorry, y'all. I need to stop. My accent sucks, okay? In the early stages of her pregnancy, Kira sent pictures of her baby bump to her bestie Neve over Snapchat. But wait, there's more. In those photos, her baby bump looks, I don't know, does this look a little real? Okay, actual, medical professionals, people who've been pregnant, enter the chat. Is this how it looked? Is this how it looked for you? Okay, is this, what do I know? Literally, what do I know? But I'm just like, her bare belly is out and she genuinely looks like she's in the early stage of pregnancy to me. I mean, again, pregnant people typically start showing a noticeable baby bump like this around 12 to 20 weeks to my understanding. Again, let me know in the chat when you put this medical photo of a, 12 to 20 week pregnant lady kind of side by side with Kira's Snapchat photos. It looks like it could have been real. Maybe. This made me wonder, could Kira have actually been been pregnant at first, only to tragically lose the baby shortly after these photos were taken. And perhaps the entire lie was a trauma response to a miscarriage. But then, you know, as we get later into the story and the more I thought about it, the less sense that theory made. The timeline just doesn't add up. The bump looks around 3 to 4 months along, yet Kira and Jamie had only been seeing each other for about a month. And even if these photos were taken a month after her announcement in February, even though everybody's body can be different, that still doesn't seem like enough time for a bump that size to develop. So perhaps Kira snapped these pics in the middle of a major, I don't know, maybe it was a major bloating session after a pint, okay? We've all been there. I'm hiding mine right now.
It's not good to eat a big meal before a fitting, you know, feel a bit bloated, so.
Not me.
No?
Physically, I don't bloat.
Okay. What makes that sad theory even less likely are the ultrasound photos she posted soon after. According to the tab, and I quote, Kira posted what looked like an ultrasound photo on Facebook with the caption, "Our wee baby girl." And one TikTok user pointed out that if you look, this is wild. Y'all, you're not ready for this. If you look closely, the ultrasound print description, it literally says canine, as in dog. As in bark, bark, bow, wow, bulldog, bullshit.
It was a dog scan, you guys. A dog scan. Like, how did you not realise people were going to find this out? Like, come on. At least use a real baby scan if you are going to fake it, not a dog's one. Like, what?
I swear! To be fair, this could be like some mental something going on, or it could be simply a desperate reach for attention, a cry for help, or perhaps an attempt to keep her relationship with Jamie going. But it is so messed up and so inexcusable and affected so many people, my gosh. Blatant emotional manipulation aside, okay, this is a sus, but we're not gonna get that heavy. There are parents and hopeful parents who struggle with fertility every single day. Well, I guess actually we're gonna get a little bit heavy. Those are real people, real people. I know some of you watching sadly have experienced that, and I'm so sorry that you've been through that. You are real people who experience real heartbreak and fear at ultrasound appointments. Yet Kira treated this deeply emotional communal experience of her fake pregnancy like it was some kind of accessory, kind of just flaunting her, you know, her story as if, you know, she'd bought a new designer bag. It very much reminds me of that twisted Caroline Consnar story that we covered like a year or so ago in the Suspool. That was a creator who faked a pregnancy for views and then clickbaited a miscarriage of all things for clout.
I want to have a kid. I just don't think I can have a fucking kid right now. And I really want a kid. I do want a kid. And I'm not being stupid. I'm not being like, oh, well, you're young. You don't really know what it's like. You have so much life to live. You! I'm having a baby. Like, I'm having the baby. It's not like it's not like I'm getting rid of it. It's like I'm having the baby.
Actually, you're being incredibly stupid because none of this is real. You know, it's almost like Kira heard about Caroline and said, hold my formula.
You're not real. And I'm not real. And none of this is real.
But Kira wasn't faking her pregnancy for Patreon clicks. She was deceiving the closest people in her life who actually knew her, stringing along her friends and family and putting them through immense emotional turmoil, going as far as to host a gender reveal party with, get this, a baby bump prosthetic strapped to her stomach. This is so unhinged.
So, this is Kira at her own gender reveal, and me looking like a fanny at a gender reveal for a doll.
All right, y'all, Susan had to go Black Ops for this next part. As the snow melted off the Scottish hillside and spring drifted into summer, Kira doubled down on her bullshit baby bump. Sometime around July 2025, Kira strapped on her final form baby bump and hosted a gender reveal party. And ironically, the only one who didn't attend was her baby. And Neve posted the videos for everyone to see. Okay, so already I've got the clip loaded. She's got one of those, like, you know, those sticks that are gonna, like, you twist it and it's gonna, like, explode different color confetti. It's, you know, part of this, you know, the gender reveal party, which again, some people do it, some people don't. And so I guess pink is gonna be a girl, blue is gonna, what is the color for pop? It's a doll! Pop, it's fake. Pop, she's not actually pregnant. What color would that be? Oh, you know what it should shoot? I should pop, and then a red flag should come out and just be like, boop, sorry, no, the limit does not exist, and neither does the baby.
The limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
Our new state champions, the North Shore Mathletes.
So anyways, and can you imagine this father standing right behind her here? And he's like, I don't know if he's excited at this point. Maybe he's excited now. I don't know. I don't know what he's hoping for at this point in time. So let's watch.
So, this is Kira at her own gender reveal and me looking like a fanny at a gender reveal for a doll.
So she literally freaks out. She's so excited. This is very eerie. It's very creepy. Number one, the baby bump ain't real, okay? The bump ain't real. I don't know what she's wearing. I don't know where you order this, but like, you could have fooled me. Because seriously, number one, I have learned in my years on this planet, number one, if you think somebody is pregnant, don't ask unless they tell you. Literally, like when Rihanna was doing her pregnancy announcement, y'all remember on the Super Bowl, and she's like standing up there on the platform and she's rubbing her belly. I'm like, I ain't gonna speculate. I ain't gonna say congratulations. I'm saying nothing until she says she got a baby, a bun in the oven, okay? I'm not going there. I'm not gonna be the one. So, but watch how good of an actor she is.
This is Kira at her own gender reveal and me looking like a fanny.
She's literally the one who bought the pink. She knows that she's faking this and she is selling it.
A gender reveal for a doll.
Give that girl an acting contract. Look at her, she is beside herself. I can't believe it. I mean, I just bought this last week and had it special order delivery, but I can't believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's a girl.
At the time, believing I was being supportive for a friend.
Wild. So wild. So Neve was clearly deeply involved in this pregnancy, supporting Kira every step of the way. It can be a very beautiful form of communal care, and Neve was very much that kind of person for Kira. For example, like Kira would send her pictures of like baby clothes over Snapchat. She was so committed to the lies that she bought Christmas clothes months away from the holidays. And she even went as far as sending Neve like fake like videos of the baby kicking, captioned, "Wee princess kicking." Can you imagine?
Then she sent me a video of the baby kicking.
This is just next level. Ooh, it makes me feel things. And during all of this, Kira was flaunting that baby heavily on the grid with a full-fledged photo shoot. Yeah! And wearing specialty maternity dresses to attend weddings. At this point, everyone in her social circle was like fully invested in the pregnancy when Kira dropped her most unhinged lie yet, posting a lengthy, attention-grabbing Facebook post detailing how a recent ultrasound, you know, like the one of the canine, revealed her non-existent baby was diagnosed with a heart defect. Can you imagine, as if she couldn't stoop any lower, as if the faking of the baby wasn't just like the most unhinged thing you could do possible. You now had to give the baby a heart defect. The baby's got to have a disability, right? To really like lay it on thick. She like literally trauma farmed fetal health issues that generally cause so many parents deep emotional pain and worry. Let's look at this. Quote, "They let us know that baby G has congenital heart defects. This means that she is born with it at birth and will be present into, sadly, her adult life. The condition is known as a complete balance atrioventricular septal defect, which means he has a hole in the middle of her heart. He has a in the middle of her. Is it he or is it her? What's going on, lady?" Now, while this is terrifying for us both as parents, we can't begin to understand what lies ahead for us both and her two families. The first defect will need to be corrected with open heart surgery when she is born. Thankfully, both defects are treatable, and the cardiologist and NICU team we have spoke to feel very confident that they will fix issues, but we have to prepare. In the meantime, thank you so much for checking in. Please respect privacy on both sides of the family. I wish you would respect everyone and just not do this shit. Mommy and daddy both love you, girl, no matter what. We have got you. I don't even know how to put together thoughts, words, or opinions to all of that. She went that hard in the paint on this. Like, can you imagine that type of commitment to this lie. It feels like a grift. It's like the ultimate betrayal of your family. You're doing this to, what do you mean you're doing this to this guy who thinks he's gonna be a baby daddy? None of this is real and you're lying. You're completely like just turning that guy's life upside down on it. Like, this is diabolical. She was most likely making this up to prepare the family and friends for the worst. Basically faking her fake baby's passing when the time came for her to have a baby that never existed. And I'm just like, holy shit. It is dark as hell down this deep in the cesspool.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
Not only was it cruel to put the baby's father and her own family through a fake heart defect diagnosis, but she was also appropriating devastating news that real expecting parents have to endure. According to the CDC, quote, about 1 in 1,700, about 2,154 babies in the United States are born with an AVSD each year. Meanwhile, she's just using very real tragic emergency situations for attention, sympathy, and personal gain. And all of this emotional manipulation pulled the baby daddy's family into the pregnancy even more. Neve revealed that Jamie Gardner's parents spent £1,000, which is about $1,300 USD, on a high-end stroller.
The mum and gran bought the £1,000 pram.
Kira's mountain of lies could only eventually lead to one more thing: the eventual birth of her baby in early October 2025. With her back basically against the wall of labor, she still had one last push of deceit left in her: a robotic, fake baby doll.
Hey, hi there, little fella. Come out here. Do you know a way out of here?
Or that same morning, I wake up at 7:30 and I've got a text message for Kira saying, "Hi, it's Bonnie Lee. I was born at 2:46 a.m. I weigh 5 £, 4 ounce, the exact same weight as my daddy when he was born." And I send her a video and I'm like, oh my God, like, congratulations, she's so cute. But I felt so bad because she done it on her own.
On October 10th, 2025, Kira Cousins and Jamie Gardner welcomed a beautiful, healthy, happy baby doll to the world. A doll, like she gave birth to a Target gift card and spent it in the children's toy aisle. This is bottle burpy bananas.
Good night. Oh, barnacles.
This is where the story gets really unhinged, dear Suspirians, as if it wasn't already. She fully committed to the bit, announcing the birth of her fake baby in a Facebook post saying, quote, Miss Bonnie Leigh Joyce Gardner, born 10/10/25 at 2:46 a.m., 5 pounds 4 ounces. No, that was very clever that she chose, like a random time in like the middle of the night. So I assume she could disappear for a few hours without anyone noticing, so that she could unbox her baby. And y'all, listen, I'm just gonna say, because it kind of freaks me out a little bit, that doll does look pretty damn real. I'm not gonna lie, like it is kind of a little freak. Does it freak anyone else out? Because it really freaks me. Susan, are you freaked out? Yeah. That would become my sleep paralysis demon, I'm just going to say. I would just have to swipe by, wish them well, and think about how my pregnancy announcement would probably look more something like this. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, people, okay? But this is very serious. This is very serious. It could happen one day, maybe. We're so unserious at this point. Instead of a bun in the oven, I'd have a biscuit maker, okay? Listen, I'm trying here, right? What the f am I even talking about? No one cares. What are we doing here? So Kira explained her whole labor story to Neve in a series of voice memos. Okay, so these are messages from Kira. There's going to be voice memos. There is text on the wall, on the screen, so make sure that you can see it, because if you're not like familiar with the accent, it's a little hard to understand some of it. But just reading a little bit, you know, there's a message that says to Kira, it says, "Congratulations, babe. Hope you and baby are well." So she just had the baby, allegedly. And Kira says, "Thanks so much, babe. Same for you. How long now?" Then they reply, "So close, but so far. Keep seeing TikToks of people giving birth early." And I'm like, nowhere near ready. So she's talking to someone who was seemingly pregnant as well. And Kira says, "I'm 4 weeks early." So she's claiming that she gave birth an entire month early. She gets a voice memo, and then we're going to listen to Kira's voice memo. So we're going to hear her actual voice now, telling the story of a whole fake ass birth. Okay? Wild. Here we go.
Was getting induced anyway on the 20th, right? Because the ween has a hole in her heart, right? And don't listen to them about like the centiles and stuff, because I had a scan last week and they're like, she's £4, like something, she's £5.4.
So she's literally saying that there's a hole in the baby's heart, and to not listen to medical providers when they give some information about baby weight and stuff, which is like insane to me, because obviously all of the doctor happened. Like, right? Imagine, can you imagine she goes in there and she's like, "Hey, can you give me an ultrasound and then also print out a canine picture for me so I can tell my No, it didn't happen. She's literally just making all this shit. Obviously must be researched enough to understand some of the phrasing, some of the words, and she's talking to someone who's literally actually pregnant.
Right, that was only last week. Like, don't listen to him about that. But I was going to do because she had a hole in her heart, and she still does, but she's fine, luckily. Like, they just need to monitor her.
She's saying the baby still has a hole in her heart. The fake baby has a fake hole, but that she's fine. That would be like a miracle blessing news to actual parents who are actually pregnant and their child was actually facing something scary like that. So it's so gross what she's doing and carrying this on with so many people. It's like, what's going on? Like, what is the motivation for this? Is it just for attention? What is this?
And see, like, what comes of it. I was getting took in, and on Wednesday, I was like, there's something not right. Like, I couldn't keep a hand down. I was like, I'm going into right now. And like, see, when I say your body starts clearing out, like, you're spewing, you're shitting for Britain, like.
I gotta say, I didn't think I'd ever be doing a video where I heard someone say they're shitting for Britain, okay? I'm just, I think we might all be a little better now that we've heard that phrase, okay?
And then that was me on the Wednesday. They were like, you're in early labour. My waters broke at 2 this morning, and I had her by 46 minutes past 2.
She said she has like labor for days, then her water broke, and then she literally gives the birth time of 2:46 p.m.
So I was in early labour, right? So like, I was 2 centimetres, right, last week when they checked, and they were like, it's fine, like, you're getting.
And parents, chime in on the chat. Medical professionals, let me know, because I know nothing about this and I'm just a little skinny dipping here. Can you be in labor for like a week? Is that how it works? Can you be dilated like she's saying 2 centimeters for a week before your water breaks and then you give birth? Maybe that's how it works. I have no idea. I really don't. So let me know.
Just anyway, don't worry about it. And then Wednesday I went, and I went from 2 to 4. Then I went from 4 to 5.
She said that they induced, I believe, and then the centimeters are widening.
And then last night, I literally went like straight to 10. But
She went straight to 10 centimeters. It's so incredible to me that she concocted such a detailed story that is completely fake.
A few days in early labour, and then like my actual one for my water breaking to her being here was 46 minutes. It's hard.
So then her actual labor, so she said she went to early labor, and then her actual labor, 46 minutes. Boom, baby, done. Baby, give me all the gifts, give me all the congratulations, and I'm about to bring home the faux baby.
Like, and it's like a conveyor belt in there, and it's as soon as they can get you out. Like, I had her at 2:40.
And then she goes on to proceed to shit on, I guess, the hospital, because there's nothing I like better than people shit on medical healthcare providers when they are concocting a total bullshit story, so that's cute. Over the next few days, things got really weird as Kira kept posting more photos of this doll that looked more fake with each new photo, including a photo of Jamie, the dad, holding the doll, which I'm so confused by that. I'm genuinely so confused by this. How a young man in his early 20s didn't realize he was holding a fake baby. I'm not trying to, no shade, no judgment. The dude was probably just happy it never cried, okay? I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna take it here and I'm gonna leave it there. That's what we're gonna do. Now, after it eventually came out that Bonnie Lay was as real as a Lafufu, allegedly, a small UK business that makes dolls like these commented that Kira reached out to her days prior. So naturally, I had to check out their website, of course. And y'all, this is hands down one of the creepiest rabbit holes I've ever been down. Like, why? I'm clearly not the target demographic for this, right? Because I'm just like, well, why are we selling photorealistic newborn dolls? But you know, and then I could see the practical uses for it. And I guess if people are like, they just really like dolls, and you're, you know, to each their own, have fun. Don't lie to people. Don't say it's real. Kira most likely spent at least around like $253 and 192 pounds on this Bonnie Lay doll. Days before the truth finally came out, Kira put Jamie on blast on Facebook for being toxic and a bad dad. Wild. Of all, you're doing this horrific stuff, lying to everyone. You're gonna tell everyone that he's being a bad dad. She was posting screenshots of their text messages and writing, quote, "This is genuinely the last I'm saying this, as this is mine and my baby's girl's life now." She's literally, somebody please get this woman help. I think she needs somebody. Do not sit and act and message me like you know everything and that co-parenting is easy. This for months is what I've had to deal with too, of this child's dad. I'm sorry, this is hard to read. I'm not taking the option light and would never keep a child from a family coming from parents who split up. Do not think bad of me when you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. To say I've been good, everyone knows how hot-headed I am. To have took all this shows how much I've changed and wanted my child to have the world. Thanks for all the support today, single moms. We've got this. I really hope that it's a shocking story, so we're gonna talk about it. It was posted out there, we're gonna talk about it. But you know, I hope that she has a healthy support system around here. I can't make assumptions. I don't know, but I hope she does. But again, I come back to like the fact that she's knowingly co-opting the struggles of single moms for attention really genuinely also kind of pisses me off. Not to mention the fact that she's putting this young man, Jamie, through incredible emotional harm by smearing his reputation over a fake baby. And she also apparently posted several things throughout the pregnancy bashing Jamie and his family, according to Neve.
But all through the pregnancy, she was saying that Jamie and his family are the worst people ever. They didn't help her through it, and painting them out to be really evil people.
And you know, that deceptive behavior probably had more to do with the fact that she needed to emotionally manipulate literally everyone around her to create distance between them and the fake baby for as long as she could.
It's like, no, nobody's touching the wean. Nobody's getting to hold the wean. I've already took her to the hospital yesterday. She's no well. And Mum's like, all right. And I was like, right, Kira, come on, I'll just take you home, because it was a bit weird, like.
At this point, Kira was stacking up bad karma like a pile of dirty diapers, and not, you know, Nurse Hannah type. And it was about to all come crashing down. Neve tells the story of how Kira wouldn't let anyone near the doll, and eventually how her family put the pieces together that Bonnie Lay was more like Bonnie Lego. All right, Neve, what have you got for us now? I am hooked. I am gripped. Pearls are clutched. Let's go.
I go on Snapchat to realise that all the pictures of Bonnie Lee and videos of Bonnie Lee have been deleted for our chats.
So Kira deletes all of the photos she had on Snapchat of Bonnie Lee, aka fake baby. Okay, I don't know what else to call Bonnie Lee. Bonnie lies. She got pictures of Bonnie lies, and she's gone and deleted all of the photos. Why would you do that?
I text her, I'm like, Kira, what the f Why have you deleted all the pictures of Bonnie Lee?
That would be so funny if she actually was like, what the f***? Where are your baby pictures, okay? I was promised baby pictures, and I want to see them. I'm not throwing shade. I just think that was funny. Like, listen, I know why she's got this energy.
She opens it and ignores it, and then...
So she left her on red.
Add Jamie on Snapchat, and he sends laughing faces, and I'm like, what the f***? But...
And so the father, she asked the father, like, what's going on? What the f***? And the father sends laughing emojis. What does that mean? Was he in on the gag? That would be so weird. He's just like, ha 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 ha. Maybe he found out and he's like, ha! I'm out, bitch, I'm out.
My niece, who works in Airdrie, had sent me a message saying, Niamh, is this a doll? And my mum had said, Niamh, it might be a doll because she wouldn't let any of us touch it.
Wild. So people are like, the chatter's going on. She won't let anyone touch the baby. It also makes me think of the Seinfeld. What was that Seinfeld? The dingo ate your baby.
The dingo ate your baby.
But she doesn't let anyone touch the said baby in question, allegedly, and people are starting to be like, I think maybe this is fake.
And then it all came out. I don't know if it was her mum or cousin that walked in on her, and basically the doll was just left and she was on her phone.
Someone walked in on her mom or the cousin, and they see the doll. And I cannot imagine the fucking thought that must have gone through their mind. What would be the first thing you would... I feel like the shock would just wash over me and words would not come. What could you possibly... How could the brain compute? It's all been a lie. The baby does not exist. The limit doesn't exist. The baby doesn't exist. Nothing is real. Everything is a lie. I am in some like other space and time continuum dimension because this is a doll and not a human baby. And then I feel like rage would take over. You would be seeing red. It's everywhere. Red is all around me. It's just red. Everywhere is red. Because what the f*** do you mean you put us and the family and everyone you know through hell now because we were joyful, we were supporting you. And then I'm also like, it's wild to me that no one went with her on any of these appointments. Like, it's incredible that she was able to pull it off like this.
And everybody found out that it was a doll. And I just don't know how to feel right now. Like, I feel so f***ing dumb because I was in Morrison's where I had the doll in my car, I had the doll in my house. Like,
my gosh. She had transported what she thought was a real baby in her car. She had the doll in her home, and she had no idea. I can hear her voice like breaking up a little bit. She sounds very emotional here. She seems like a friend who was so supportive, like the exact type of friend that you would like if you were pregnant, right? And I think it's heartbreaking that she went through this because her saying that she feels dumb, it's like, how do you not feel? She's definitely not dumb, but like, how could you walk away from this not feeling so bamboozled and like embarrassed? She shouldn't be, but I can fully understand why she would feel embarrassed or like stupid. Like, what do you mean? You lied to me and I believed you, right? That's so sad. I feel really bad for Niamh.
She was sitting in my house making bottles up and all that. Like, it's crazy. I just can't believe how much one person can affect somebody.
Yeah.
And she has affected me like nobody else has ever affected me this bad.
Yeah.
Like,
you can really see that she's really hurt by this.
I feel like if somebody has to tell me I'm pregnant, I'm going to just punch it and be like, no, you're not.
That's so sad. It's so unfair. It's so unfair to literally everyone involved. And I think it's unfair to Kira herself to do this because now people are more than likely going to have serious, lifelong, lasting trust issues with her. So this revelation was absolutely shocking to her best friend. And it must have been utterly shocking to the guy who thought he had a daughter all this time. Like, can you imagine? Like, actually, like, you can't even imagine. In screenshots, Kira allegedly made one final lie to Jamie over text saying, quote, Bonnie Lay died, but you need to give me time to tell you everything, etc. And I will, I promise. Can you imagine? Literally, what do you mean? You're sending it in a text. By the way, your baby died. Like, that's so unbelievable. unbelievable. There are not words in the Suspool to explain how disgusting I actually think that is, and I laugh because I cannot cry, people. So finally, Kira came forward with the truth, or at least an account we're pretty certain is hers. On October 19th, the day after Neve's story time, Kira posted an apology to her TikTok captioned, quote, clearing the family name of Jamie and the family. She wrote in a Notes app slideshow that now has 1 million views, quote, in my own words, let's set this straight for the aunt or cousin that seems to be giving it bell tinker thinking they know. That's a phrase I've never heard. Bell tinker. I was still in bed when my own mother came into my room, stormed in and found it to be a doll and shouted downstairs. Prior to this, it's true, I had been keeping myself away from literally everyone, went into my own bubbles, didn't want anyone around me at all. The next I know, I was sitting against my door, wouldn't come down to be confronted by all the family that had then assembled. Oh my gosh, I cannot even comprehend what that scene looked like, right? They find out there's a baby. It's all been a lie. All of the gifts that you bought, the gender reveal, the baby shower, all of these things, it was all a lie. I was never in the shower or toilet. It's actually weird because it seems like she just wants to clarify details that do not matter. It does not matter if you were in the shower or the toilet. Doesn't matter. What matters is you lied. My family then sat me down and asked me what had happened earlier in my pregnancy, which I will come out and address when I'm also ready to. Don't for 1 minute think either they let me away with half of this. They haven't. And, quote, can I just disclaim, none of my family knew, nor did Jamie and his family, despite everyone having suspicions. Nothing came to light until the Tuesday morning/day. First of all, I don't know how she kept the secret from everybody. Like, she must have just been insisting that Jamie, the faux baby daddy, the splendid daddy, was like, she must have kept him at a distance. Either that or he was like not involved, which, isn't a good look, but, if that was the case, her faking a baby is a lot worse of a look, so he's off the hook. What makes me really believe this is Kira, this post, believe it's her real account, is her public reposts. Kind of just look at some of the extremely niche and unhinged content reposted by her account and being unstable and even pregnant. While it's all jolly good that she finally came forward with the truth and apologized after being, called out and read for filth by her former best friend, everyone else was left in her diabolically lying wake, to the point that Neve even believed Kira even deserves prison for what she's done.
And for the people that are going to say, I think she needs help. No, she doesn't. She needs jail. She needs, something bad to happen to her. The way she has made Jamie and his family feel, the way she has made her own family feel. I've got text messages for her auntie that lives in Wales saying, I sent £500 up because I couldn't make the gender reveal. How do you think she feels? Believing that she was going to be a great auntie. She doesn't need any sort of help. She needs jail. I kind of want Jamie to take it to court to get her done for emotional damage that she's caused him. She doesn't need any sort of help. I wonder where she is right now, and I wonder where that doll is. I just can't believe it. And I already feel like such a fool, for no realising, but a real life doll, she must have paid close to £1,000 for it.
Y'all, I think there needs to be real life consequences for this kind of con, but I don't know what the hell that would be, because I don't know mentally what's going on with this young woman to do something like this. Between the stroller, the gender reveal, and baby accessories, I'm sure people in her life paid her at least a few £1,000s to help out. And on top of the money and the emotional harm, it came out that allegedly, maybe, possibly, this isn't maybe the first time that she's lied about serious things. things, which then it's like, yeah, I really got to start looking into, number one, you're an adult. If you're capable of pulling this off, you're capable of being in control of your actions. But maybe something else needs to be looked at. Maybe she needs some additional help, support, some therapy, right? A comment made in a local Facebook group revealed the following, quote, "Can't believe this has happened again. Kira did something similar to me and friends 2.5 years ago, had the baby bump pictures and asked family to be godparents in a video. We realized it was fake when we never met. Aurora Ray Jean, born 21/9/23. Never thought she would do this again. Unbelievable." Now, of course, it's speculation. If that, I haven't verified it. We're not deep diving, there's just a cesspool. But even worse, another alleged victim shared screenshots allegedly exposing that Kira lied about allegedly having stage 3 cancer at one point, allegedly. But I'm not so sure any real consequences will come. Well, let me take that back. She's experiencing some consequences right now. Her friend Neve put her on blast. The family, she was discovered. Those are consequences, okay? Let there be no room for doubt. Those are definitely consequences. But I think about other things, like the latest news coming out of Scotland is that she may have fled her home and gone into some type of hiding. So honestly, as much as we have a gasp, we have a little giggle and a little gasp at the story, I do hope she's safe and I do hope she's okay.
Fake baby mum Kira Cousins has fled her home and gone into hiding, we can exclusively reveal. The 25-year-old who duped family and friends, including the baby's daddy, into believing she was pregnant, hosted a baby shower before pretending a lifelike doll was her newborn daughter. Since the scandal, she's been bombarded with online hate messages and has left the home she shares with her mum in Airdrie, Lanarkshire.
There's even reports from the Daily Record UK that she's signed an exclusive TV documentary deal with an unknown UK production company, in which case she's doing very fine. But don't worry, friends. The Suspool will always be here to welcome her when she's ready to resurface again from the murky waters. And Susan will always be watching.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
As disturbing as Kira Cousins' live birth into the cesspool may be, there is a silver lining out of this story to me. It's genuinely heartwarming to see how her friends and family rallied around her in what they believe was her time of need. Even though the pregnancy was fake, their compassion was very real. Even though Kira's baby is made of plastic, their big hearts surely are made of the real stuff. Blubbery sacks of blood and arteries and I don't know, get me out of here. I hope that they can learn to trust again, because the world needs good people like them. And to all the real parents out there who have faced challenges of pregnancy and its complications, you are a shining testament to strength and resilience. And I'll leave you with this. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, allegedly, or something. I don't know. I hate it here. Okay, Susperians, time to step out of the dark waters of the cesspool. Grab a towel and dry off. That's what I got. What do you think? What do you think of this wild story? Please do leave me all your thoughts in the comments. I just want to give the biggest thank you again to all of you for just being so excited with me. I did a little teaser about the new Suspool Season 2 merch drop. I am so excited to finally be able to bring this creation to life and for all of you to just wear and get on your body. Honestly, I live in these. They are the softest things on the planet. It's like slipping into butter or something, except not really nearly as gross as that sounds. So you can get your brand new pieces from the Suspool Season 2 collection, and you also get first-hand look before I even announce it on my main channel, the brand new Worthy collection, another collection I am so proud of. Honestly, I think both of these collections are two of my favorites that I have ever done. And I'm just so excited. And just in time for Black Friday, okay? We had to get it in there, okay? Thank you again for supporting me as a small business owner, as a woman-owned business. It all truly means so much to me. Please do tag me on Instagram if you order so that I can reshare you on Instagram stories. And of course, when you get your pieces, then share that with me as well. I would love to see it and repost you. I have a brand new full deep dive swoop doc out on my main channel that went up 2 weeks ago, and I will have a brand new full swoop doc dropping tomorrow. Can you believe it? Swoop docs with Suspool today, Swoop Doc tomorrow. It's a brand new one. You guys do not want to miss it. And in there, I will give a much more thorough look at the brand new Worthy collection that also is dropping right now. Also, huge thank you to our channel members. I appreciate you all. And to our Patreon members. I love our Patreon community so much. We are literally on the road to 3,000 Patreon members. Can you believe it? 3,000. Wild. You can join our Patreon community for exclusive access to 4 more videos per month. That's 4 more exclusive, uncensored, unfiltered videos per month, plus the entire back catalog of videos only available on Patreon, including the podcast, extended episodes, videos I just can't post here. You'll also get signed up to the free newsletter, so you're notified when I post news, particularly Swoop Docs, and any big news that I want to share with you. Of course, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Bluesky, all of that good stuff, you know. Also, dear friends, it's time to be kind to yourself this year and take control of your doctor appointments. Be sure to tap my link below or go to ZocDoc.com/swoop2, that's SWOOPTOO, to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. Take care of yourself. Your health matters because you deserve it, honey. Thanks for coming for a swim. Have a good day out there. Keep it creepy, keep it chaos, okay? Keep it chaos for Susan's sake. And I'll see you next time in the Suspool. Spoop!